The chair now recognizes the gentleman from Arizona, Mr. Crane.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you to the panelists who have come here today to share your time. Ms. Murphy, you work for the FBI, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Murphy, do you know what elite capture is?
Elite capture?
Yeah, do you know what elite capture is?
No, sir.
So basically, elite capture is used by the CCP as a form of political warfare that seeks to control the actions of political, academic, business, and cultural leaders outside of China to benefit the CCP. The means of control take a variety of forms, including financial incentives, financial dependence, or compromise business entanglements, offers of access to opportunities within China, ideological appeal, and even blackmail. Are you familiar with these techniques, ma'am?
I am familiar with those techniques.
Do you have experience with those techniques, seeing those techniques in your job?
Experience in seeing the Chinese government use those techniques?
Yeah, or any other nation state that wants to compromise U.S. officials?
I don't know that I've seen them personally, but I'm familiar with those techniques, yes, sir.
Okay. Ms. Murphy, are you aware that a Chinese spy balloon just recently flew over the U.S. for about a week?
I am.
Ms. Murphy, are you aware that the CCP is buying up U.S. farmland near military bases?
I've heard reports of that. I don't know what evidence I've seen of it.
Okay. Ms. Murphy, does it concern you, some of the revelations that have been coming out of the Oversight Committee about the millions of dollars that have been paid to the Biden family recently?
I'm not aware of money being paid to the Biden family.
Oh, you're not aware of that at all?
No, sir.
That's interesting. You work for the FBI, right?
Yes, sir, I do, but I would respectfully refer you to the investigators over that case. I'm sure we can get you a brief on that. That is not a case that I handle.
Yeah, well, I don't need a brief on that, ma'am, to know that there are nation states that have paid millions of dollars to the Biden family. And that's one of the reasons that we're having this hearing. That's one of the reasons that Americans are so concerned that they see Chinese spy balloons flying over the U.S. for an entire week. That's why they're so concerned that they see these Chinese police stations being set up here, and they're wondering, how could this go on? This doesn't make any sense. And yet, the son of the President of the United States is involved and entangled for many years now in multiple business deals that the president claims he knows nothing about. And you, ma'am, you sit here before the Homeland Security Committee. Our job is to protect the homeland, and you act as if you don't know anything about it. Do you understand why the American people are concerned, ma'am? Yes or no?
I understand why American people should be concerned about the threat from the Chinese Communist Party.
Yeah. Do you see any connections with what I talked about when I was talking about elite capture? Do you see, are you connecting the dots at all?
No, sir.
You don't connect the dots? So your job is to protect the American people. I just read you what elite capture is, the summary, the definition of elite capture. Everybody knows in this town what's going on. Everybody knows what's coming out of these committee hearings right now. And it's pretty sad coming from somebody who, as a young man, wanted to be a part of your organization because of the reputation that men and women from the FBI had built up over decades. And now the American people hardly trust the FBI. They struggle with the Department of Justice, quite frankly, generally. They feel as if you don't have the right politics, you can basically do whatever you want. The American people, quite honestly, are wondering why Hunter Biden is still walking the streets. Thank you. I yield back.